Hello, my name is Connor Pulley. Today I intend to teach everyone how to tie their shoe. This is directed to pretty much anyone from children who may not know how to adults that may not know how, who struggle with learning it. It's a fairly simple process and we can get it done in just about 3 steps. Now, I'm going to tie 2 shoes during this because of course we have 2 feet. And it requires time and practice. The more you do it as you get older, the easier it gets, and the more you kind of commit it to memory. Now, there's a certain way of learning how to do it that a lot of people learn. It involves like a rabbit running around a tree and getting in a hole and things like that. I never learned how to do it like that. So I'll have to teach you the way I learned. Sorry. The first step is like this. You take both laces, individuals, and you cross them. It's very simple. After you've crossed them, and you take this one guy right here, you're going to pull him under the 2 crossed laces. And you're just going to pull it right, just a little tight. After that comes the second step. This is when we make one loop. This is very hard to do standing up, I'm sorry. Then you're going to make the other loop. Keep in mind that this is something I struggled with when I was younger. It was hard for me to get it down to go through all the steps. Millions of people tried to teach me. My parents, my grandparents. Wasn't sticking until I got older. But after I'd learned it, and I had to do it every day when I woke up for school for elementary, every day when I woke up for school for middle school, and every day through high school and into graduation, and now here in college, it got easier, obviously. Now I don't even think about it. So you take your 2 loops and you're gonna pull them together. Pull them close, and then take one string, wrap it around, pull it under, and then it should come out looking like bunny ears. And that is the only real mention of a rabbit you're going to get from me. Now, like I said, we have 2 feet. So we are going to do this twice. Because like I said, practice, time. Like anything, practice makes perfect. So take your 2 laces, cross them like before, and you're going to take one, just one of these little strings. And you're going to wrap it underneath the cross strings, and you're going to pull it tightly. After this, we take one string and we make a loop. After you make that loop, you take the other string and you wrap it around and you pull it underneath. Just similar to how we did when we crossed the strings. And you pull it tightly. After this, it should look like this, just 2 little loops. Now, to keep your shoes tied throughout the day, there is a little bit of a secret us shoe wearers know that we'd like to pass on. There's a thing called double knotting. Believe it or not, it's even easier than tying your shoe. You take your 2 loops of an already tied shoe, and you're going to cross them, and you're going to pull one of the loops under the other, and then you're going to slowly pull it tight. Now, again, we got 2 feet. Can't just leave one shoe double knotted and the other one not. So we'll take the other shoe. Take the 2 loops, pull them together, take one and wrap it under the other and pull it tight. Now, you should have a very, very tied shoe at this point. Keep in mind, if you don't know how to do this, or if this is something you struggle with, this is nothing to be ashamed of. Millions of people struggle with this. I speak from experience myself. And like I said, after you do this for a couple days, every day, you wake up, it gets easier over time. And not all shoes are the same. Because if you work like in a place like I do, I work for lawn care, so I wear boots with laces that go all the way up, and you have to do the whole crisscross thing all the way up till you actually get to tie it. That's a whole thing of itself. But if you're ever wearing simple tennis shoes like these, again, you cross, you pull it under, you pull it tight, you do a little loop, you wrap it around the loop, pull it under the loop, and then you pull it tight. And then, of course, at this point, we are now awarded the opportunity to double knot it, which is where we take the two loops, we tie them together, and we pull it tight. Like so. Like I said, it's a simple process, nothing to be stressed out about. I think I've showed it to you at least 4 or 5 times now. And after you've practiced it tomorrow and the day after and the day after, you'll get the hang of it just fine.